Hey all, welcome to ShareTrack. This is Raj here. Today I want to talk to you about a trade opportunity that I see with Verve. Again, this is my personal opinion and not financial advice, so please do your own due diligence before making any investments. That said, before I proceed further, I would like to request you that while you're watching this video, if at any point of time, please consider pressing a like and a subscribe because that helps the channel. With that said, let's get started. Welcome back, friends. Today I was looking at the chart of Verve and tried to project past the gap down that happened on 7th of November when a paragraph in Verve press release triggered the gap down. Let me read the paragraph for you. It's very important to read this paragraph because that's where I have the basis of my bullish projection. So the paragraph reads, Verve announced today that the US Food and Drug Administration has placed a hold on its IND applications to conduct a clinical trial evaluating Verve 101 in patients with HEFH, a prevalent and potentially life-threatening subtype of ASCVD in the United States. Verve 101 is a novel investigational gene editing medicine designed to be a single-course treatment to permanently turn off the PCSK gene in the liver to reduce disease-driving low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, that is LDLC. Verve 101 is currently being evaluated in the Heart-1 phase 1 clinical trial in New Zealand and the United Kingdom. And this is a key factor in my thought process, that it's already being evaluated in the clinical trial in New Zealand and United Kingdom. And out here in the US, Verve is trying to get IND enabling done, which is a precursor to clinical trials. Verve submitted its IND application to Verve for Verve 101 to the FDA in October and received notification of a hold from the FDA on Friday, November 4, 2022. The company expects to receive an official letter with the FDA's questions within 30 days. Verve plans to provide updates pending engagement with the FDA and intends to work closely with the FDA to resolve the hold as promptly as possible in order to initiate dosing in the US. Since then, the chart shows the formation of a bull channel aiming to cover the gap down. So let me take you to the trading view chart and let's have a look at it, because 30 days from November 4 is almost upon us, and I suspect that either Verve has received the question from the FDA or will receive it in the next couple of days. And here we are in the chart in trading view, and each of these candles is a one-day candle, and this is the chart for Verve. And as you can see, on the 7th, when we got the news of the FDA hold, there was a drop in the price, and the price dropped from a closing of 31.32 on the 6th all the way down to 21.81, and right now we are at 22.57. But the important thing to note here is, as I mentioned, one of the technical positives out here is the gap fill. So there has been a big down gap. Now this gap has to be filled on the way up. So that's the natural progression. So that is one of the positive technical indicators that tells me that there could be a price increase. The second one is the fact that a bull channel has been formed out here, and also our MACD is positive. So therefore, I think there is going to be further improvement in the price of Verve, and there's a potential to cover up this gap, because right now we are on the 2nd of December. By around 4th of December, the 30-day time frame within which FDA should provide the questions will be over, and I suspect that either the FDA has already provided the questions or may do so in the next couple of days. And when that happens, I am thinking that Verve should be able to satisfy the FDA with its answers and get the hold removed, because they're already into clinical trial in New Zealand and UK. And so there's a potential gain out here. And if at the minimum, if Verve was to recover to where it was, which was at 31.32, right now it's at 22.57. So that's a $9 range for recovery, almost $8 to $9 to be gained out here per share. So if there are 100 shares, we are talking about $800. So that's a significant improvement. Let me look at, let me take a trading widget out here and see what percentage improvement that we are going to see. So that's almost 34%, 34 to 35% gain. That's already in the projections out here. In my personal opinion, of course, again, this is not financial advice, but I see this opportunity out here. Different people will have different conclusions. And let me repeat once again that technicals are not a surefire guarantee. So the fact that the gap has to be filled doesn't mean it has to be filled tomorrow or day after. It will be filled eventually. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen day after tomorrow. And also the trends can change. The MACD, which is bullish right now, could go bearish. But at this point of time, my personal opinion is that there's a swing trade opportunity out here. So what I would do is I would potentially buy this and put a call, if I could, at as high a price as possible for insurance, so that if the price were to fall down, I would have made some money with the call and I could wait for it to pick up again. So that's my game plan. I do not have the money to do this trade at this point of time because, as you know, all my funds are locked and I don't want to put fresh funds into my accounts. So I would not be executing this trade, but this is the idea I have for you. Now, everything hinges on the possibility that Verve can satisfactorily answer FDA queries and progress Verve 101 to IND enabling. And I think it's a given because in the US FDA approval process, IND enabling comes before clinical trials. And as the press release mentions that Verve 101 is already in clinical trial in UK and New Zealand. So I don't see any showstoppers out here. I think the charts indicate that the market also believes so because there's a bull channel that is being formed and the MACD is bullish, and there's also this gap up that has to be filled up. So it's my personal opinion that there is an opportunity for a swing trade in Verve. Of course, not a financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and see if this is something that you want to check out. And thanks and have a great day. Bye for now. I'll be back with another video later today.